It's hockey night in Tokyo. Yeah, you heard me right. Tokyo. Okay, we're in Saitama if you want to be really specific. But tonight, hanging out with the Tokyo Street Hockey Association, and while we may not be in the street, but rather in a rink, we still got balls and we still got a game, so let's check it out.
Well, we had a couple of guys here. One was couple Canadian guys. One of them was a hockey player, the other one not. And they were roommates back in 1996. They said, "Hey, let's go down to a park and we got 2 hockey sticks. Let's knock a ball around."
It was me and another guy named Paul Robertson. He ran an ad saying, "Does anyone want to play hockey?" I was the first to reply to that. That's actually how I met him. We became roommates a little bit after that. But yeah, we started back about 1996. I remember it would have been September of 96, because that was about a year after I first arrived here. He was bigger into hockey than I was. I played a little bit. I'm from Vancouver. It's not such a huge hockey town, right? Probably somebody from Vancouver will kill me for saying that, but I play more street hockey or whatever here than I did when I was back in Canada.
We've got, I think, 230, 240 people signed up. We've been going almost every week since that time.
And most of the guys we have come from hockey towns where they play ice, but they're more familiar. They're familiar with ball hockey. It's just something they did in the streets as kids, right? So usually we don't have to do too much explaining. Mostly they're kind of just surprised and happy to discover it exists. I often meet guys who've lived here for a bunch of years, happen to have not have heard of us, and then they're just like, "Wow, I can't believe that's here." So they're usually quite delighted to discover that this actually is happening, and they want to come down and play.
We played in 4 or 5 different locations as the local authorities figured out that we were using a tennis court or whatever it is we were using for hockey, which is an unknown sport here. We'd occasionally get booted out. When we used to play in the park, we'd have old guys stop. Still, if you walk down the street with a hockey stick, you're almost guaranteed to have somebody come by and say, "What is that?" And you say hockey, and they say grass hockey, which would be field hockey with those sharp curved heavy wooden sticks. And we say no, hockey, and they say, "Oh, ice hockey," and we say, "Well, like that, but with a ball," and then they kind of scratch their head.
Is it more than just a love of the game? Is it a bit of a release as well? Because from what I understand, work life in Tokyo can get a little stressful.
Oh yeah. They slog it out in some office or school or place or whatever, and then they come to play hockey, and it's finally something that's a release from the kind of lifestyle they have in Tokyo. So for a lot of people, I actually had one person tell me that it was the reason they were able to stay and survive in Tokyo for as long as they had, because they had that outlet.
Hey, thanks for hanging out and watching some hockey tonight. Don't forget to go to the website, gonjohn.com. There you'll find blog posts and links to social media and a whole lot more. And be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel for more videos just like this one. Gonna go back and watch some more hockey. Good night from Saitama.